Hello, my name's Robert. Today we're going to be cooking a roast. It's going to be a prime rib. I guess I'm showing off my wallet that I can afford beef. But we're going to start off with me washing hands like you do to everything. So here we go. Now let's get to some cooking. So as you can see, we got our nice prime rib right here. Got it from the store. This first part's really messy, so I put gloves on because I don't want to get this crap junk all over my hands. You can probably hear my dog in the background. He's going nuts because it's prime rib day. We'll just put a little cut in there. Open it up. Looks like we have to do another cut, just to be safe. You don't want the juices going everywhere. We'll just pop it in here. Put this on. It's leaking. We'll just throw it in the sink for now. But there's the prime rib. We got it in there. I like using some olive oil. Just open it up. We'll put a little bit of coating on there, not too much. And I just do this because it helps the onion the salt and pepper adhere to the outside so it doesn't just sit there and go all off. So, got that done. Gloves come off because I won't be doing that again. Here, we'll throw this in the sink too. We'll make the wife clean everything up. That's what she's here for. So then you just put some pepper on it. As you can see, I'm carefully measuring the pepper I put on. You don't want to put too much or too little. You just carefully measure. Then we put some salt on. Again, that's another careful measured. I mean, if you have high cholesterol or you can't have salt, that's probably too much for you. But doctor says it's too much for me, but not too much. Now I like things easy, so I got these little red potatoes in the bag. It has that little bag there. Let me just chop. Cut them open. Now I usually rinse them off a little bit. Just leave them in the bag, run some water over them. And carefully measure out that you dump it in the right spot. I lost a potato over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Potatoes. Perfectly cleaned, like a surgical instrument. Then I use baby carrots in here. I like mixing everything together because then it's like I got vegetable, potato, and meat, and I still got an onion because I like raw onions. And carefully measure out enough onions or carrots so everyone can get a couple because nothing's better than cooked carrots. And I also like garlic with my hands being wet. Now we had to pause it for a little bit because the container is being difficult, but I like garlic. Believe it or not, I got this at the dollar store. I mean, it's garlic and brine sauce, and it comes off easier if you don't do it on camera, apparently. And here's what you do. You got this garlic and brine sauce, you just carefully measure it on there. There, I need some more garlic. Garlic's good for me. Should see the person behind the camera going nuts right now. There we go. Now we're going to get to the onion. So you get a nice sharp knife, and you want to cut as close to your fingers as possible. Okay, maybe not. I don't give really good advice, so there's that. But I usually have like the grandkids over here doing this because I like watching them play with knives. It's just entertaining for me. So I get that. We'll throw it in the sink for the wife to clean up later. I don't think she's going to talk to me after this, but she will when she eats this. So we just I mean, carefully chopped, nice even straight pieces. I mean, as you can see, that's what's required. Pick it up and carefully place it in there so it gets everywhere. Well, apparently I'm doing this one opposite of the other one. But that's how you really cook. I mean, carefully measure everything and get everything together, because we don't want to be off in our ingredients so it doesn't taste right. So there we go. We got olive oil, carefully measured salt, pepper, garlic, carrots, potatoes at the bottom. So next we're going to pour just a little bit of water in there. I mean, not too much, not too little. I just grabbed a clean dish and don't need a whole lot of water because I mean, obviously the prime rib will give off a lot of juices, but we don't want the stuff to start out and the potato sticking to the bottom, so I just put some water in there, and then we're going to do this right. Hit bake, and we're going to go down. We're going to cook this at, let's do 215. It's going to preheat to 215. That's going to go in, we don't even have to wait for it to preheat because it doesn't matter. I mean, it says 216 when it's starting. You're going to wait to see what time this comes out. You have to plan this ahead of time since it's just two old people here cooking. And that's going to be my food for work for probably the next week. We're going to probably have it in there for about 5-6 hours. And we don't have a regular supper time, so you have to watch out for the pups because they like being in the way. So don't need to lid it. Throw it in there. It's going to be a nice slow roast prime rib. Oh, it's going to be great. And I will, when it gets done, we're going to pull this out of the oven, show you what it looks like, and cut into this just so you can see how I like making my prime ribs. And we'll be back after this. Well, hello, we're back. You can tell that I just finished up. Look at that time. About 6.5 hours at 2:15. So we shut the oven off. Put the really crappy oven mitts on. Oh my gosh, look at that. Everything perfectly measured and perfectly done. A little bit of dry across the top, but that can be expected. Alright, well, me and the wife are gonna eat all of it. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna cut some up, eat some, and then I'll have prime rib for work. Who brings prime rib to work besides this guy? Well, we'll be doing some more cooking videos. This is just the first one. And hit that like button, hit the subscribe button because, well, I like cooking and hopefully you'll like watching me cook. We'll see you later. Bye.